Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today will be episode 2 of 101 games. This time, I'm gonna showcase the Sheridan. It's been an interesting tank to play. I actually haven't been doing very well in it. Even though a lot of people say it's broken, I'm more used to playing tanks like the Bat Chat or the Rue, just the Rue, I'll say the Rue. Tanks that have lower alpha damage but a faster reload, and like the first 50 games I was not doing very good. Like I really liked the T92E1 and I thought that tank was insane, but the Sheridan's just got such a bigger profile that it didn't really fit what I was doing with the T92E1 in the beginning. And I do like this tank, and I haven't been doing bad, but definitely by no means good. Oh, I don't want to take that. You saw that I have 100 games, and before I get into it, I just want to say, please like and subscribe. Do it. Do it. So, we'll see. First off, this is, Faust, and this is an interesting map for guided missiles in my opinion, because if I get to a good spot at A, then I'll be very strong.
Let's get this show on the road.
And I just want to rush this A point, because this tank it's most effective when you can use the guided missiles. Otherwise, I found, in my opinion, the Sheridan without guided missiles is a useless tank, almost. Because it just doesn't feel right to play a light tank with a high alpha. Oh. Yeah, see, that's 700 alpha. That's insane. And you also have spaced armor, which I think is equally broken. If this guy, decided he wanted to push over, just because I'm gonna fire a guided missile. Please hit. Nope. Okay. I took an HE shot, which I'm gonna assume is from one of the tank destroyers. Yep, the grill. I didn't really want to use adrenaline, and what you need in the tank is that definitely guided missiles, you have to know how to play with them, otherwise, like I said earlier, it's useless. Because you have such a big alpha, even though I didn't really penetrate that HE shot, that if you don't use it, it's basically like having a tank with a high alpha, and that's not what you really come for in a light tank. Right now I'm just trying to concentrate. Kind of annoyed that my WZ isn't doing too much right now. I gotta be careful of that grill. Worst comes to worst. Oh, are you kidding me, WZ? I'm dead. Kidding me. Yeah, I really hate. I know in this series I'm gonna have games like this where I just die, and it's gonna be talking about a replay. But I'm going to go to the stats, I guess, and I'll just talk about that. And this will be a 102 games, but I'll still keep the title. So, first of all, the reload time goes down between tanks, I believe, where is it? By 6, oh, I'm not looking at the right gun. All I can say is that the reload time does go down. The biggest difference, in my opinion, is that look at the size of the T92E1. Look at the size of the Sheridan. In this tank, I was so used to playing as a sneaky light tank that would get into a position and I would spam guided missiles pretty much. And now I feel with the Sheridan, some of those spots are not as convenient just because I have such a big profile. And it was hard to adapt to in my first 50 games. In the next patch, Wargaming is going to nerf its missile speed, and its actual mobility. Oh, thank goodness we won. Good amount of damage, but I'm gonna play another game just because I don't want to die halfway through and not get to any of the parts of the tank. This is a good map for the Sheridan, but if I had to compare the Sheridan to the T92E1 with their tiers respectively, I would just play the T92E1 and not really play the Sheridan. Just because of that profile. Guided missiles are a ton of fun to use though, and it's kind of toxic to see the community. Some people just hate so much on the guided missiles. Like right here, I might. Nope, I missed. But you know, and now I'm totally gonna get beat. This is gonna be a great episode. You, my friend, are dead. Or I could just miss that HE shot. Yeah, the accuracy's only okay with this thing, but it doesn't really matter if we're using guided missiles. So I can do this. He decides he wants to peek again. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Trying to set up the shot. It's close. Ooh. Yeah, another thing with the Sheridan, you get a ton of lucky bounces like that. It's so cracked how many lucky bounces you get. Now, this would be even better if it doesn't. Oh, the guided missile spam, that didn't work. Yeah, using missiles are tough. There's no way to really try to work this out. I could try to back up as much as I can. Right now, I'm just trying to use my guided missiles to its fullest. Like, I don't want to fully expose myself, but... yeah, like that. Oh, this T92E1 does not have missiles yet, so... It's not really... it's not effective with that gun. Definitely not. What I'm going to try to do right here is... maybe I... can catch him here, just like that. Or, okay, I'm going to try to kill this guy because taking him out will give me an advantage. And I'm gonna take out this FV405, which is a great tank, but when you're isolated like this. Easy. Now, I think I can use my guided missiles against this WZ. I could try to peek right here and... okay. Never mind. And he missed. Okay. Just for the memes, I'm gonna ram that badger. Here I go. Now, leave in the comments what tanks you want to see next for this series, and I'll try to give them to you. Yep, great waste of 400 HP. Okay, I'll just sit behind you, dude. Yeah, I hope you liked the video. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.